Hello everyone, hello, and welcome to part 20 of the HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we had the most insane gym leader battle I've ever had in my entire life. We lost Whiskers. I am amazed that we didn't lose anyone else. I don't know how we didn't. But here are my team. Psycho has learned Ancient Power. I got rid of Stone Edge for it. I prefer the accuracy to the power, to be honest. Everything has been made level 50. Because, honestly, we never would have made it through without it. Without these levels, we would have... There's no way. We would have just been done. I took Shockwave up to 52. Well, not level 52, but, you know, I took it up to 50 as well, is what I should say. I mean, I'm not sure if Shockwave's going to be on the team for very long. I'm still not planning on using it. What have we got here? Yeah, Quick Balls. I do like those. Let's get 13 more of those. Let's see, Razor Fang, well, we already have one of those, we don't need another one. Big Mushrooms and Irons. Not really very helpful mark, that one. Quick Balls are nice, but I could have just tried to, you know, gone back in a previous video and looked at where I got Quick Balls the last time. But let's get, I don't know, should we get 4 more full restores for the next gym fight? Because these gym fights are crazy. And then spend the rest on, I don't know, 20 Hyper Potions. I feel like that's enough. And then actually I'll buy some Ultra Balls too. We don't want to miss out on any potential good encounters because I don't have any Ultra Balls. That Surge fight, I'm recording this like 2 seconds after that last episode. Like I said at the end of that episode, I am binging this recording session really, really well. I'm just having so much fun with it. Alright, let's see what we get. These are all... No, that's not a legendary thing, is it? No, of course it's not. It sounds like a legendary thing to me. But it's not, that's just the Kanto music. Duskull. Yeah, all the encounters, I'm pretty sure are the normal levels they would be in terms of, like, you're going through Kanto in the original games, I guess. So they're not particularly useful to me, but I'm going to get them anyway. I mean, if I really find something incredible, I will eventually use it. Maybe. I mean, it depends on, you know, who dies, who lives, etc., etc. But, I might eventually use something that I catch in Kanto, so it's worth me getting everything I can find. You are going to be called Creepy, because you are really, really creepy. Ah dear. You know, there is some stuff that's been going on in Britain recently that I would love to discuss, but at the same time, this is not the place for it. It's one of those weird situations, but, I can avoid, I think... Oh, level 42, okay. I can avoid the more sensitive parts of a topic and just mention the bit that I thought was unbelievable. So, if you don't want to hear this, I will warn you, it is a slightly... I don't want to say it's an adult story, not really, but it's... If you're the kind of person who gets easily upset by bad things that happen, you might want to... You might want to mute the video for a little bit. I'll probably put like an annotation on or something when it's okay for you to unmute. But I am going to talk really, really quickly on this. I'm not going to go into detail or anything, but I am going to have a chat. That's a really, really good TM. But yeah, basically, recently in Britain, a woman's been murdered by a police officer. Well, I say that. Supposedly, we got to be careful with these things, you know, until someone is proven guilty. You got to be real careful what you say about what they have or haven't done. But the TLDR at the moment is that he's their prime suspect. Yeah, he probably killed her. I mean, I'm going to say probably, but I'm not saying definitely, just probably. But the point is, in response, you had the usual utterly insane, disgusting politicians. They came out to politicize this woman's death immediately after it happened. You had a lord, which is, actually I suppose a lady. I don't know, are they called ladies in the House of Lords? I don't know. But basically the House of Lords is it's basically a weird upper chamber that we have in British governance. They're not elected, but they also don't have a particularly large amount of power. It's very complicated, but suffice to say, a lot of British people do not like the House of Lords, right? Because there are a lot of crazy people in the House of Lords. And one of them suggested that in response to one man killing one woman, and I don't mean to diminish that happening, it's a terrible thing, but it is one individual doing something to one other. We had a lord, well, what's her name? Baroness Jones, I think, something like that. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Baroness something, who suggested a 6 p.m. curfew on all men for the rest of time in Britain. Some people are crazy. Right? Some people are crazy. Can you imagine? Right? Bear in mind, this person is a Green Party member of the House of Lords, so very, very politically left-wing, right? Can you imagine this same person getting up after, say, a terrorist attack and saying that because one person of Islamic faith did a terrible thing, that means we have to have a 6 p.m. curfew on all Muslims? Could you imagine that? It would never happen. If she said that, she'd be run through the ringer. She'd be drummed out of the House of Lords. She would never put her face in public again. But she didn't say that, she didn't use my example there. She said males should have a curfew because one man did something. And so she's absolutely fine. No one is even well, some people are, ripping on her. As well they should, because this woman is insane. But she is largely getting away with it, and it's insane. It's crazy. I hate people who politicise, terrible situations like this. Natural disasters, things like the Grenfell fire that happened a while ago. These things, no, just, I'm actually going to give Blessing outrage. But seriously, do not politicise these. What the hell? Okay, someone is dead. This is not a situation for people to start throwing political punches everywhere. Ooh, when the Grenfell fire happened, we had a big thing where and actually I'm gonna put up that it's okay to unmute now because I'm mostly done with this. But I'm basically just gonna say when natural disasters occur, okay, or when terrorist attacks occur, or when murders occur, all right. If you want to follow my advice to be not a shitty person, okay, and I'm aware I ain't the best person. Okay, I'm not the best person in the world. I am the best person in this house, but not the world. And I will tell you for free right now, if you want to be a good person, right, when a terrible thing like this happens, whatever type of thing it is, if someone loses their life, here's something you do not do. Do not use their death as a political cause. Do not use their death to advance your agenda because you will look like a disgusting human. There's another person who did that as well, by the way, a Labour Party MP who was doing the exact same thing. She's as disgusting as the Green Party Lord I was talking about, or the Green Party Lady. I'm not sure if they get called ladies in the Lords, but that's enough of that anyway. It's not a particularly positive subject to discuss. I only bring it up because it's happening in Britain at the moment, and it's really irritating me because I wish that people could just feel sympathy and empathy for the family that is, clearly suffering. And I mean, it is what it is. It irritates me that people have to score points for their side. They can't let a terrible thing just be a terrible thing that we all feel bad about. Instead, they have to use it to score points and claim that the other side doesn't care, and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. But it's always going to happen. It's been happening for much longer than I've been around. It'll happen for much longer afterwards. People dying in terrible situations will always be used by a disgusting politician looking to advance a cause. What a world we live in, am I right? What a world. Anyway, back to the game. I'm sorry if I'm going to put another marker on now, actually. I'll probably put, at the earlier point, I'll put a timestamp saying that I'm done talking about the bad thing in particular, but we're still generally talking. And then I'll put another timestamp here to say something in effect of, the subject is over now. If you didn't want to hear it, just unmute now, you're fine. I'm sorry if that's really, ruined your mood, to be honest. It's not something that I particularly enjoy talking about, but I feel like the more that the message of how not to be a terrible person in a bad situation, I didn't mean to use Ice Punch. I feel like when it comes to reminding people that in a bad situation there are certain lines and certain things that you really just don't want to do. I'm not saying you can't, but just show some human decency, you know what I mean? I feel like these days sometimes people need reminding of that. And I'm not saying that any of you need reminding of that, but well, I wanted to talk about it anyway. I did want to talk about it. Sometimes, you know, bad things happen in the country and they're topical, what can I say? It's what everyone's talking about, and well, those are my 2 cents anyway. We're going to leave that subject of that and actually get back into the game now. I'm going to... Trust me, I will do my best, okay, to make this episode more happy and interesting now while I go through this gym that drives me absolutely insane, because I will never be able to bloody guide myself through this hellhole. Let's heal up Blessing and Shockwave while we're here as well. Having everything at level 50 is great, but honestly, these trainers, and probably the gym leaders especially, are still going to be a real big challenge. I do anticipate more death. I really do. I could try and rush for the legendary. I know how to get Zapdos very, very quickly. Zapdos is really easy to get. Just solve the power plant problem. It doesn't take very long. But I'm doing the gym now because I'm here and I might as well. Let's use Aurora Beam. Parasect is part grass, so this should be super effective still. There we go, nice one shot. And a critical hit. Probably again didn't actually need the critical hit, but I will take it. You know, I was thinking a minute ago in between episodes actually as to whether I really should do the Elite Four again. I'm still leaning towards doing it, but the thing is that's not a bad time sink and it might really screw me over. But I feel like I'm going to. I want to give Lance the chance. Oh, yeah, completely unintentional rhyming actually. I didn't think that one through. But I want to give Lance the opportunity to not have an absolutely terrible team, because we had such a stupidly easy time absolutely crushing Lance, and it was ridiculous. We're going to give him another chance to have half decent mons at a reasonable level. We might actually have a challenge. But yeah, as I was going to mention as well, I looked back in the recording from last part, and yeah, actually, Palkia does have Drought, which means if I get a Palkia, I don't want it. I really don't want it. So if any of the legendaries happen to be Palkia, we're not catching it. I mean, I like Palkia, don't get me wrong. You know, when I played Sinnoh, the first game I played was always Pearl. Eventually I played some Diamond. I've played a couple randomized runs of Platinum, and I think one normal run. But whether I actually even finished the normal run, I can't entirely remember. But I've done a couple randomized runs of Platinum, but the one that will always have the most meaning to me is Pearl. It's the first one I played. It's the one I played as a kid. It's the one I have a shiny Rapidash on right now. I'm never getting rid of that, by the way. That Pearl copy has a shiny Rapidash. That save is never getting removed. Until I can be bothered to transfer it over to HeartGold, which I might do at some point if I can get my hands on another DS relatively cheap. I might trade over my, what's it called? Help me out, brain. My shiny Rapidash from there to HeartGold. The same thing I want to do actually with my shiny Camerupt that I have on Emerald. I want to get a DS Lite relatively cheap so I can get that onto, switch into Clamps, he has Night Slash. So I can get that onto HeartGold as well, because having shiny Pokemon follow me around on my HeartGold copy is going to be awesome. Especially if they didn't actually come from the Lake of Rage. These, by the way, this Rapidash and this Camerupt I'm talking about, they're full on Oh, that would have been incredible. I swear, if this was the gym leader and she had a Shed Ninja, I only just realised, but Clamps would be able to trace Wonder Guard. Do you know how insane that would be? At that point, I think I could be defeated by, let me think, Rock, Ice, Water, and that's it. I think that's it. Those three types are the only things that could beat me. Clamps would be unstoppable. And I do not remember how to get to Sabrina. God damn it. I really, really don't. Oh, I hate this place. Hang on, is it this one? No, we just did that one. I have absolutely no idea how to get to Sabrina. Come on. Have I fought this guy already? I don't know. Yeah, I'm sure he was just destroyed by Sabrina. He uses fighting types. Like, he's really asking for trouble at that point. Right, this trainer, and then I think the one in the bottom right of this room, I think that takes us to Sabrina. I'm honestly not sure, but I think so. Okay, I mean, you might have a ground move, it might be pretty good, but hopefully Surf will one-shot you, so I'm not too worried. Yep, there we go. Donphan's special defense is not particularly good, and to be honest, Snowy's special attack is particularly good. We'll do the same thing to this Hippowdon. This trainer's got 2 ground types. Man, what are the odds? Whack you in the face, Hippowdon, with a Surf. It is nice to have Surf on my Glaceon. I wish I had Ice Beam. I know I've said it before, but I wish I had Ice Beam. But, you know, it is what it is. We can't get Ice Beam unless I find a TM. The odds of me finding the TM for Ice Beam are not high. To be honest, at this rate, given how far we've got through the game and how we've not run into an Ice Beam TM yet, my assumption is that... oh my god, where is it? Where am I going? Oh my god. Yeah, my assumption is that there just isn't an Ice Beam TM in the game right now. I don't know what other assumption I could make at this point. Oh Christ, I actually almost sped up there because I'm so irritated by this. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, this one? Yeah, there we go, it was that one. I had a feeling it was one of the bottom ones there. It turned out to be the bottom left, not the bottom right. But we're here and we're about to take on Sabrina. Given that everything is equal leveled as well, I'm going to be using a sweeper for this. We took far too much trouble dealing with Surge, and we are higher leveled now for Sabrina, but equally I'm pretty sure Sabrina is supposed to be a more difficult gym leader, and to be honest, I don't want to go through that struggle again, because I'm not entirely sure how we got out of Surge's gym without dying. I mean, the fact that we managed to tank 10 Psychics from Metagross and it never crit me once was ridiculous. Hang on a second. I have to find this out. Kingler at level 53 will have Guillotine. I'm almost certain of it. Does Guillotine work on lower levels? I can't remember if it has to be high level or lower level, but I don't have anything higher. If the user is a lower level than the target, this move will fail. Well, he's a higher level than me. Shit. Shit. Okay. I wish I had a ghost type. I'm just gonna have to hope. Because I know he's gonna have Guillotine. He will have it. Right, I have a plan. Switch on to Shockwave. Hope if he goes for Guillotine, he messes it up. And then hope I can take it out with Thunder Punch. Okay, he starts with Brine. That's okay. I'm certain. He's level 53, right? He must have Guillotine. Surely he has Guillotine. I mean, I would assume he does. My Gliscor tried to learn it. And I know that eventually Kingler can learn Guillotine. Not sure exactly at which level, but I'm sure it must have it by now. Oh, he's nicknamed my Kingler's Cookie, by the way, because of the... There it is. It missed. Thank God it missed. I mean, obviously we always had better odds for it to miss, because it only has 30 accuracy, but you've seen how unlucky I can be in this series. Granted, I used up an insane amount of luck against Surge, so maybe I've used all the luck that I have for the rest of the series, I don't know, but I was not confident there. Okay, Donphan I can actually set up against. I can set up against Donphan without worrying. But I didn't want to do the setup against Kingler just because, A, it's a water type, so it's going to be good against Gliscor anyway, but it also had Guillotine, and it could have just one-shot me at any point. I don't remember exactly what Steadfast does. I really, really wish I remembered. Okay, well, it's lowering my speed. That's not a disaster. I mean, I can still be alright. It depends on what she sends out next. Okay, we're +2. Let's go up to +3. Yeah, Assurance is not going to hurt me, Donphan. I don't know why you keep trying. Right, I said +3, but I forgot it does double each time, so I'm +6 really. Okay, this is easily going to one-shot you, no problem at all. And we can see what Sabrina sends out next. If only I still had White Smoke, that would have made it so I didn't even lose my speed stat. That would have been nice. Still not sure what Steadfast does. I really wish I could remember. Has a good amount of experience of clamps at least. Milotic. God damn it, do you have to keep on messing up all my attempts at sweeping you? I went to +6, and I mean, yeah, if I was still at maximum speed, maybe I could outspeed and kill it. But my speed has been messed with by the Dom fan, so I have no way of outspeeding that. I mean, I suppose it's not too bad. I mean, hey, it might have even used Safeguard against my Gliscor. You never know how stupid Sabrina's AI could be. But it's not a disaster. I can switch into Mew and go for Energy Balls, which I really hoped was going to do a lot more than it did. And you have Aqua Ring, of course you have Aqua Ring. Okay, I shouldn't complain because, sure, she might be effectively stalling me with this Milotic's ridiculous defense. Or is that just its health pool being massive? I have no idea. But she is effectively stalling me, but at the same time, it's a lot less worry than I had with that Palkia and Metagross. Christ, that really hurt. The thing is, it's only one hit away from dying, and it has a spec death drop, which is nice. But what's Hydro Pump's accuracy? Like 90 or something? I mean, I'm not above switching, but what could I switch into that could tank 2 Hydro Pumps from a level 53 Milotic? I mean, I understand why Mew can't. Mew isn't really all that powerful. It's kind of cool and all, but powerful, somewhat. I should have actually remembered, of course she was going to heal. But that's okay, we've already got one special death drop, so this will do a bit more this time. Stop using Hydro Pump, or better yet, use Hydro Pump, but just start missing with it. Don't be difficult for me. That must have been the low roll, because it did a lot more the first time. Come on, special death drop number 2. Ah, god damn it. I have a feeling, call it a hunch if you will, but I have a feeling that she's going to go for Safeguard again. I do have that feeling. So let's heal up while we get the chance, eh? Just in case she doesn't. Okay, well, never let it be said that I'm never wrong. Ouch. This Milotic is stalling me out really effectively. I think that's what, 3 Hydro Pumps now, so a couple more should be out. But then I think it has Ice Beam, although that's going to do significantly less than Hydro Pump, so... yeah, I should have one more after this, I think. I mean, of course, she's not missed it once. You know, why would she? I think Hydro Pump, to the best of my remembering, either has 80 or 90 accuracy, maybe 85 even. But that is not particularly high. If it were me using this, I would have missed 2 or 3 times at this point. But of course, the AI is using it, and the AI is banned from missing Hydro Pump in this fight. Stop it! You know, Milotic kind of looks like a donut here. I actually never realised that until now. Kind of makes me want to have a donut, to be honest. Mind you, the donuts we get around here, you know, I have to go down to Sainsbury's if I want to get donuts, and honestly, their donuts are not that nice. I mean, they're open for another 2.5 hours if I really wanted to go down there, but it's also pitch black outside, and to be honest, I've been doing so much walking these last few weeks, and my god, my poor leg is just aching like crazy. It's not fun. I think she's out of Hydro Pumps, because even though she's already got Safeguard up, she's doing it again. But yeah, my leg and my foot, at least my left leg and my left foot. Don't ask me why the right one is fine and the left one is messed up. I have no idea. But I am a little bit tired of all the goddamn walking. Fortunately, I'm currently recording this 4 days before our glorious leader is set to remove his completely asinine and completely ridiculous ban on learner drivers driving, so I can at least start driving again in a little while. About 4 days now. I mean, honestly, it was ridiculous in the first place. I feel like I probably mentioned it at some point on the series before, but the long and the short of it is that our glorious leader, who we all love and appreciate, he decided that it's now illegal for learner drivers, completely arbitrarily, mind you, because coronavirus powers are a hell of a thing, am I right? Especially when there doesn't have to be a vote on the new powers that you keep on putting in. Anyway, he arbitrarily decided that learner drivers were banned because McCovids. But for example, I am allowed to sit in the car with someone else driving who is a registered driver, right? From my household, at least. So I could sit in the car with the old man driving, and I could sit in the passenger seat. That is not a COVID risk, according to the politicians. However, if I am driving and someone else is in the passenger seat, even if they're from my own household, that is a COVID risk, apparently, because politicians are idiots, is the moral of this story. They're stupid and they don't know what they're talking about. Ah, man, the world is such a mess right now. But hey, we always have the HeartGold Randomizer Nuzlocke to keep us in a good mood. Most of the time. Now, you won't have Levitate because of randomized abilities, which is a small blessing. Please let Earth Power kill you. You're going to explode on me, aren't you? You're going to explode on me, aren't you? Oh, you're an idiot. Well, never let it be said that Sabrina's clever. Could have exploded on me and really messed me up right there. I forgot to give Blessing another Lumberry. Do it later. Well, its colour change has made it ground, so might as well hit it with Surf. Wheezing is pretty specially defensive, so I suppose it does make sense. I wonder if Sludge Bomb badly poisons you. I can't remember. I think it does, though. Now, I'm fairly certain that Blessing is faster, so let's just go for another Earth Power and get this finished off. Could have gone for Extreme Speed, but to be honest, would it have killed? I don't know. Maybe. I can't remember if Wheezing is more physically or specially defensive. I want to say it's more specially defensive. I'm honestly not certain. Okay, what do you got now? Kingler. Oh, Christ, it's another guillotine mess. Right, Shockwave it is. I don't really have many options. Alright, well, it's her last Mon. It's level 55. Jesus Christ. I'm sure you do know, and I'm sure the thing that you know is that you're probably going to end up hitting guillotine on me, because why wouldn't you? You're also going to stall me and incredibly irritate me. Incredibly irritate me. That doesn't sound right. Irritate me incredibly much? Sounds a little bit better, but I don't know. You know, you live in Norfolk for long enough and there's what... Oh my god, that was stressy. Don't do that again. Stop it. Why do I feel like it's going to do it again? Come on, crit, 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 crit. Damn it. Don't you... You had 30 accuracy. I fucking hate you. Well, there goes Shockwave. Shockwave's got to be on the team for about 2 episodes, right? I put it on for 1 episode, I replaced it. I put it on for another episode, now it's dead. Oh man, Shockwave just can't catch a break. Right, I'm almost certain Shucky will outspeed this with Discharge, so it's fine. Oh my god, I swear to god, if you guillotine Shucky and you hit, I'm never gonna forgive you. Please do more than half. Please. Okay. I should have just gone to Shucky in the first place. I would have one-shot with Discharge! Oh, god damn it! I forgot that Shucky had Discharge. That's why I went in for Electivire. Oh, I should have used Shucky. Fuck. Oh, well, we won. I mean, we lost another Mon. What does that make us now? 5, I think? 5 sounds about right? Maybe even 6 at this point. I'm not sure. But we're on a few extra deaths, and I don't like that. Yeah, be a decent team. Be a decent TM, please. I deserve it after that. Oh, fuck off. Oh, well, I can't die of poison in this generation, so small mercies. Right, given that we've just lost another Mon, I think the solution now is I'm going to speed my way up to, well, not speed up, sorry. That's not how I meant to say it. I'm going to rush to get Zapdos now. It's the earliest legendary that I'll be able to get, at least I think it is. And I need another team member to replace Shockwave, and to be honest, there is a lot of good stuff in my box, but it seems to me at the moment that literally anything I use just ends up getting killed. Oh my. Right, time to deposit another dead mon. You don't even have a Longberry on you anymore, so it's not a problem. Yeah, 6 dead. Okay. Including 3 mons that well, 4 mons really, that I really wish I could get back. I could still use that EV, get an Umbreon. It's still on the table if I want it. I don't know. I really don't know. I could, but I'm not sure. Rosie is another choice that I really consider. I absolutely love Roserade, and it is good. Just not sure if I should use it. You have a TM. I never noticed that. We'll take that. It's probably going to be terrible, but whatever. We might as well have it. I need to go and get that legendary. Anything else that goes on my team just dies. Thunderfang. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not sure if it's good in any of these. In fact, I don't think it is. What does Psycho have at the top of my head? Ancient Power, Extreme Speed, Energy Ball, Psychic. I don't want to get rid of any of those. It could be useful on Clamps, but I'd have to get rid of Fly, and to be honest, Fly is just convenient to have. So I think we'll carry on as is for the time being. Yes, Fly. Although, to be honest, Thunderfang is one of the better TMs we've got. Actually, why am I trying to fly? I don't even have most of the areas unlocked in this region. Okie dokie, up we go to the north. Gotta get me all the way over to the second gym town, whose name I conveniently forget. Cerulean City. Let's get my encounter. Don't want it. It's a male combi. It's literally useless. There is no benefit to having this. It can't even evolve into Vespiquen. It has Shadow Tag though, so I can't run. I don't want to waste a PP on it. We might as well just use Quick Ball. I don't want to waste a power point on a goddamn combi. So I'd obviously much rather waste a Quick Ball that cost me $1,000. I mean, that makes more sense, right? Way less important than a single power point. I don't want you, Combi, but you're here. And given that you are completely subservient and terrible, you are going to be called Beta. You're welcome, Combi. You're welcome. I mean, it makes perfect sense, actually. To be fair, I do... Ooh, item. That's a magnet. I don't want a magnet. I do actually like how the male Combi can't evolve and, you know, is worse than the female Combi. It makes sense, you know, like worker drones in bee colonies, I think they're called worker drones, you know, serving the queen. It does make sense that Combi, at least male Combis, wouldn't be able to evolve. I do like it, but at the same time, it means that this Combi is absolutely goddamn useless. So into the box you go, never ever ever to be used. Yep, I have over a box of spare mons and nothing that I want to put on my team. Isn't that just brilliant? Alright, let's go and see if we can't find this Zapdos. Well, it will be a little bit before we can, but... Oh, hello. I think this is a TM. No, it's not. It's an item, okay. I don't really want to fight this trainer right now if I don't have to. We're running out of time in the recording anyway, to be honest. Can I avoid this trainer? Obviously not. I really shouldn't have expected to be able to be honest. Okie dokie, what do you got for me, Director Florentino? I love your name. That is a name and a half right there, Florentino. Shit. That's going to power up water moves. You know what? I'm sure it's fine. If it does have a water move, it's probably special. Polygraph's a physical attacker. I'm using Fly anyway. It's using Hypnosis. I think we're fine. I'm not going to worry about getting my encounter here right now, to be honest. I just want to get down to the power plant as quickly as I can. Yep, down you go, Polygraph. Sorry, mate. But yeah, I want to, hopefully in the next episode, I mean... Oh shit, I should have switched out. Fuck. Yeah, I'm hoping that it doesn't take me too long to do the power plant story, because if I'm remembering properly, which hopefully I am, hopefully I haven't messed this up, but if I'm remembering properly, all you have to do to get Zapdos to appear is finish the power plant storyline, and that really doesn't take all that long. Right, well, obviously I'm going to be faster than Gorbis, so I might as well waste a turn using Nasty Plot. I might even Google exactly what you have to do to get Ho-Oh. Not Ho-Oh, what am I on about? Zapdos in HeartGold, just so that I'm absolutely clear that I know exactly how to do it. Hopefully we can kill you here. Actually, in fact, I'm going to Google it right now. HeartGold, Zapdos. I know it appears outside of the thing. Okay, I know he appears outside of the power plant. Just gotta remember exactly how we do this. You know, I could literally get a level 70 legendary if I really wanted to. I wonder if I should get Tri-Attack. 80 power, and it's stab. Yeah, screw Signal Beam. Yeah, I could get a level 70 legendary if I went back to the Whirl Islands and caught Lugia. But I feel like that's really, really cheap. Although, it might be worth doing, because Red is going to be the final battle, and he's going to be level 80 something anyway. So I might need that level 70 legendary. And in fact, given that we're over time, I'm not going to go all the way to the power plant. We'll get my encounter here, and then we'll call it an episode after that. Now, that's Articuno. Oh, slack off, okay. Slacking could be good, actually. I shouldn't worry about that too much. Okay, here we go. Oh, bollocks. I didn't realise. You have to have all 16 badges. I completely forgot that you have to have all of the badges. Great. I mean, I was always going to have to come down here anyway, so it could be worse. I was always going to have to come through here. Might as well have to do it. Whatever. Okay, to be honest, there are some more options in terms of what I can do here. Now, I don't think, unless I'm really wrong, I believe that what we have to do is... Hang on. Okay, yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do. Give a nickname to the slack-off. Yes. Yes, I would, please. I'm going to call you Lazy Boy. But yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Do not even sweat it. I know precisely what I want to get done in the next episode. You don't have an item. Of course you don't. You do have Kenai though, so that's nice. But yeah, I know exactly... It has a speed boosting nature. How ironic. I know what I want to get done in the next episode, so I will leave you where you are now and say goodbye, and I'll see you in the next part.